Prepared for Axe, guys. Today I have another Aura's OU Wi-Fi battle, and today I know there wasn't supposed to be a video today, but I'm gonna try. No promises here, but I'm gonna try and get daily uploads going back again. Now that I'm home, I don't really have a whole lot to do, and it gives me a lot of free time. And I just don't really, I'm bored, and I'm streaming a little bit more and that sort of thing. But let's go ahead and get on into this battle. But like I said, this will be kind of like a surprise video. Most people are not going to be expecting a video to go up today, but there's going to be one up today. And I have something planned for this weekend. I should be able to get it done by then. But again, no promises on that. But it's a special video, and I think you guys are going to like it a lot. So that will be coming as well. But I go ahead and lead off my Masquerade. Just goes ahead and leads off with this Talonflame, which is a little bit scary. But again, I do have that Intimidate, and I'm focused. Like, obviously, I'm not going to live just after an Intimidate, but I do have a Focus Sash, so, whatever. But it does give me an opportunity, an ample opportunity at that, to get my sticky webs up, and that is perfect because that is exactly what I, obviously wanted to do. He goes ahead and goes for a U-turn here. That is actually going to be enough to take me out. I'm at 1 HP, so even though I do resist that, it's obviously still going to kill me because you can't do less than 1 HP. So the Talonflame is out of here, and he ends up going on out into his Meowstic here. And if you guys know what Meowstic does, this thing has Prankster, and Prankster lets you, do things that aren't attacks, make them go first. English, grammar, hard, but sometimes okay. But he ends up going for the Reflect. I end up just popping off a U-turn here. Choice Banded Caesar, dealing a massive amount of damage here. That easily would have killed that Meowstic had he not had that Reflect up, but he did go ahead and get that up, so he is able to live that. I'm going to go ahead and switch out into my Garchomp here. Now, I do know that this thing does have Thunder Wave. We were battling before, and it ended up disconnecting. And then I battled a couple more people on stream, and then we went back because I didn't want to just leave him hanging. So I do know that that thing has Thunder Wave. But he ends up going out into the Togekiss, as I did end up clicking Outrage. So I'm forced to switch out. I'm going to go ahead and go out into my Caesar, though. My Caesar does resist of quite a few things from Togekiss, Air Slash not being one of them. But it is going to allow me to get a Bullet Punch off here. I am Choice Banded, Technician, and all that good stuff. However, that silly little Reflect is up, and it's quite troublesome. But he ends up going for the T-Wave here. T-Waving a Caesar that's locked into Bullet Punch is not obviously going to be the best thing. If you're trying to Paraflinch me, it's not going to give you 100% chance because I'm going to outspeed your Air Slash. However, if I do get paralyzed, obviously you get a free turn to do whatever. But he ends up going out into the Conkeldurr. There isn't really too much I can do right here. I'm just trying to stall out some of these Reflect turns. He ends up going for a Drain Punch here, getting some of his health back and dealing a decent amount of damage to me as well. But like I said, I'm just trying to kind of stall things out here. Ends up going for Mach Punch to finish my Caesar off. He is going to be able to outspeed me thanks to the paralysis. Had I not been paralyzed, I would have outsped. But I'm going to go ahead and go out into my Adios, my Latios, my nice and powerful dragon thing. And he ends up switching out into Scrafty, which is perfect for him. Very good play. I was not actually expecting this, to be honest with you. I go for the Psyshock, and I'm forced to switch out on this next turn. However, the Reflect is now gone, so that does give me some leverage into trying to defeat this thing. So I am going to go ahead and switch out into my Lopunny here. Not funny. It's not funny, dude. Your Scrafty is not very funny. He ends up going for Knockoff, which is really unfortunate. My Lopunny is not evolved yet, so I do not have a fighting type, so I do not resist the Knockoff, and he actually ends up getting a crit, so I lose quite a bit of health on my Lopunny that I didn't necessarily need to lose. But I am going to be Mega Evolving this turn, which is good because now I'm nice, fast, and strong. And I have a fighting type added to me, and I end up going for the Fake Out, just trying to get a little bit of extra damage off on that Scrafty while it was still in, but he ended up switching out into the Togekiss. I'm going to go ahead and go for a return here, just trying to finish this Togekiss off, and I actually get a crit here. I don't think it mattered, but regardless, it would have been close, so I'm thankful I got the crit. It's always nice getting a crit, and, kind of situations where you're not entirely sure. But it may or may not have mattered. I don't really know. But I am going to be switching out here. I do not want my my Lopunny to be Thunder Wave, but that is what he plans on doing. He actually ends up just going for the Reflect here. I could have stayed in and gone for a return, gotten some more damage off. But if he has Psychic or Psyshock, it's very risky. And I could definitely use my Lopunny later on, especially for that Scrafty that he still has. So I'm just going to go ahead and lock myself in Outrage. He does not have the Togekiss any longer to kind of stall me out with that or to come in and destroy me with that. but I actually end up getting the kill with the outrage on the second turn, which is really, really good. I don't have to deal with the Meowstic anymore. I do get the 2-turn outrage, so I am going to be confused from here on out, unless I switch, obviously, or break free of the confusion. He ends up going out into the Scrafty, gets caught in the Sticky Web, which is great because that is, you know, Scrafty's not that fast, but it's always nice to have Sticky Webs up. I am going to go ahead and switch on out into my Zapdos, though. I do resist just about everything from the Scrafty. He ends up going for a bulk up here, which actually does terrify me a little bit. A Scrafty that is not only boosting its defense, but its attack can be very, very scary. I'm very, you know, I'm also very happy that it's not Dragon Dance Scrafty. Dragon Dance Scrafty would be a lot more terrifying in this situation than Bulk Up Scrafty, just because it would be able to outspeed everything on my team, and I do not have my Caesar anymore to outspeed with a Bullet Punch, and even if I did have a Bullet Punch, wouldn't be doing very much. I actually get a crit with the Discharge there. I get lots of crits in this match. But they don't really matter a whole lot. You know, obviously that crit only did about 45%, and he does have leftovers, so he's going to be able to get health back. He ended up going for knockoff and knocking out my leftovers, which is okay. I do have Roost on my Zapdos. I end up getting the Parahacks on this next turn, and he ends up going for Drain Punch, just trying to get some extra health back. Maybe thought that I might Roost on that turn. Unfortunately for him, I did not, so I do still have my Flying type. And, of course, it is the Shed Skin Scrafty. So I think he's running quite a bit of special defense, and also, you know, maybe some defense. He is running bulk up, so he might not need defense a whole lot. But this Scrafty is quite terrifying. Quite terrifying. It's very, very bulky. It's very strong right now. It's at +2 or 3. I haven't been keeping track. But this is not something that I want to be dealing with all day. I end up going for another Discharge here, getting a decent amount of damage off, and then he goes for a Rest. So Shed Skin Scrafty with Rest, Bulk Up, it's almost like a Crocoon. It really, really is. And not entirely, because he can't do anything while he's asleep because he doesn't have Sleep Talk, but it's still something that I should be scared of, and actually quite am scared of. I'm going to go ahead and go out to my Lopunny here, just so I can get some damage off on this thing. Hopefully he's not too bulked up, so that High Jump Kick can at least try and maybe kill this thing. I end up going for a Fake Out here. Does about 10%, and then he is stuck asleep for another turn. Gets some leftovers back. It's actually going to be putting him almost back at full, and then I'm going to be going for a High Jump Kick on this next turn, trying to kill the Scrafty. I actually deal quite a bit of damage with that, and then he ends up going for a Drain Punch, and that is definitely going to be the end of my Lopunny. Stab Drain Punch with the bulk up boost. I'm not living that, but he ends up getting about a little over 50%, maybe like 53% of his health. After leftovers, it's going to be more like 55. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go out into my Latios, and it was really down to this. If I can kill this thing with a Draco Meteor right here and right now, I have a chance at winning this match. If I cannot kill this thing with a Draco Meteor, I end up losing this match. And actually, I get the kill, which is really, really great for me. Had I not been able to take the Scrafty out right there, it would have been a bad day for me. But he's going to go ahead and go out into the Conkeldurr here. I am going to be switching out. I'm at -2. Draco Meteor is definitely not going to be killing that Conkeldurr from where it's at, especially if he's Assault Vested. So I'm going to go out to my Zapdos. If he ends up going for like Drain Punch or Mach Punch, I don't know why, but if he ended up doing that, I might have a chance at living and getting a Roost off. However, he just goes ahead and goes for the Rock Tomb. But I'm going to go back out into my Latios here. Just going to go for Psyshock. He doesn't have anything on his team that can avoid that any longer. Psyshock is easily going to be taking that Conkeldurr out. Choice Specs Stab coming from Latios. It's not happening. But now he's going to go out into the Talonflame. And again, another situation where if he's Choice Band and Talonflame, I probably lose this game right here. So I take the Brave Bird, end up living with about 22-23% of my health, go for a Psyshock, and that is actually going to be enough to take the Talonflame out. And, you know, things are looking better for me right now. Ends up going out into the Scolipede, and I'm thinking, oh boy, this is not going to be good. Now, I did defog, so did I defog? I don't know. I thought I had sticky web. I think I defogged, actually. Got rid of the screens and the sticky webs on his side of the field. Did I totally skip over that turn? Oh, wow. I'll talk about that later. But he ends up missing the Mega Horn. I get the Psyshock off, and that is a GG. I think I might have been... I don't know what I was talking about, but I defogged to get rid of the screens that were on his side of the field. Had I not done that, I would have lost. I had to defog. It was getting rid of my sticky webs, but if I did not defog, he would have had both screens up, etc., etc. I can't believe I totally talked over that. That was probably one of the most pivotal points in the battle, but regardless, yeah. But I hope you guys enjoyed the Wi-Fi battle. Make sure you hit that like button. It really does help me out quite a bit, guys. So if you can go ahead and do that for me, that would be just great. If you enjoyed today's Wi-Fi battle, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any more in the future. Like I said, I'm going to try and get daily uploads going once again for you guys. And I know I've been saying this quite a bit, but I'm going to get Pokebank so I can get all my mons back because I'm not going to trade for 3 hours. It's just too much work. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you back again tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow is going to be a Let's Play upload, and probably see you Thursday with a Wi-Fi battle. How's that? Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you back again then. Peace out, guys.